Israel is one of the countries with a small area in the Middle East, but its military, especially the Air Force, has leading fighting power in the region. This makes it a crucial partner in the fight against terrorism. Israel is also an important security partner for the United States and is a partner in the US-led effort to create a more stable Middle East. Maintained in the Israeli Defense Force are the world's leading aircraft such as the F-16I Soufa, F-15I Ram, and F-35. F-16I Soufa is the most modern F-16 fighter version of the Israeli Air Force. This is a two-seat variant of the Block 52, developed for the Israeli Defense Force. A total of 102 aircraft were ordered by Israel. The F-16I, which is called Sufa or Storm in Hebrew by Israel Air Force, made its maiden flight in December 2003. The first two aircraft were delivered to the Israeli Air Force at the Ramon Air Base in February 2004. Deliveries were completed at a rate of about 2 a month over 4 years, with final delivery in 2009. The 102nd aircraft was delivered in 2009. The F-16I has an estimated unit cost of approximately $70 million in 2006. The F-16I is especially designed for Israel, has a 23.6 tons takeoff weight, considerably more than the early F-16s in Israeli Air Force service. The new aircraft is equipped with a pair of removable conformal fuel tanks provided by Israel Aerospace Industries. The conformal fuel tanks, holding 450 gallons of extra fuel, are mounted on the both sides of the upper fuselage. The very low drag configuration conformal fuel tanks have a very small effect on the aircraft's agility, handling quality, and flight limits. The use of the conformal tanks increases the aircraft's mission range and combat endurance. The fitting of conformal tanks makes the two-wing inner store stations normally used for external tanks available for weapon carriage, doubling the aircraft's air-to-ground weapons capacity. With the new upgrades for the F-16I, this fighter became a potential threat to help Israel implement its deterrent strategy with retaliatory strikes throughout the Middle East. The extended flight range reportedly allows Israeli forces to attack targets well within Iran without having no fuel. The cockpit of the F-16I has been expanded to provide for the additional of an onboard weapons officer situated behind the pilot. The front cockpit is for the pilot, and the rear cockpit is configured for the weapon systems operator. The Sufa has been customized with new Avionics technologies, internally mounted flare, forward-looking infrared viewers, and cutting-edge weapon system hardware provided by the Israeli defense company Lahav, a division of Israel Aircraft Industries. The Lahav technology will allow for simultaneous multi-target air-to-air engagement and increased standoff and survivability capabilities. An APG-68 synthetic aperture radar which enables tracking ground targets at any weather, day or night, and Avionics systems which were developed according to specific demands made by the Israeli Air Force and the Israeli Defense Industries. The radar improves target tracking performance and allows for automatic targeting instead of manual, thus saving valuable time. These systems increases the distance of airborne engagement by 30% over the older APG-69 system and affords the Sufa with a high-resolution synthetic aperture ground mapping capability. The electronic warfare suite, being supplied by Elisra, includes radar warning receivers, missile approach warners, and jamming systems, including the Elisra SPS 3000 self-protection jammer, which is installed on the left spine. The chaff and flare dispenser is supplied by Roker. Israel's F-16I is equipped with a new, more powerful engine, the Pratt & Whitney F100PW229 afterburning turbofan engine, developing 20,000 pounds of thrust. The engine will enable to achieve a maximum takeoff weight of 23.6 tons. Maximum speed can be up to 2,400 km per hour. The service ceiling of 16,000 meters and the range of 3,200 km. The F-16I can employ Rafael's Python 5 infrared-guided air-to-air missile. The predecessor to the Python 5, the Python 4, was regarded to be the most advanced heat-seeking missile in the world. The Python 5 boasts a new seeker less prone to countermeasures, lock-after-launch capabilities, and extended operational engagement time once fired. The air-to-air missiles are the short-range Python 4 and Python 5 and the short-range to beyond visual radar-guided derby, both supplied by Rafael. The air-to-surface weapons are carried on the two pairs of inboard underwing stations and includes anti-ship missiles, anti-radiation missiles, laser-guided bombs, GPS-guided bombs, and Israeli military industry runway attack munitions. Improvements on the F-16I have created a more lethal target hunting area platform suitable for use in the Israeli Air Force current offensive or defensive doctrine. The F-16I can perform a very complex mission that incorporates all of the characteristics of a conventional fighter along with extremely high maneuverability. My video of F-16I Soufa ends here. Thank you for watching. If you find this video interesting, please give me your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Goodbye and see you again.